How many roasts have you done of it?
I've just done like 3 sample roasts right now.
Oh, so you haven't put it in the big boy?
No, haven't gone on production yet.
So what's one thing you need to know about Bale Mountain?
Well, it's definitely one of my favorite types of coffees, natural Ethiopian. Gonna get a lot of tropical fruit flavors, some nice cherry, maybe like a medium to heavy body on it. It's gonna be a really fun coffee to brew.
Is this it right here?
It is not.
That's okay.
No, it is not.
Okay, I'm gonna go brew some. What's up, everyone? Coming at you with a new coffee going out in November subscription boxes. This one is Bale Mountain. I couldn't wait to drink it because this is a coffee from a farm entirely owned by Israel Degfa. So we've worked with Israel Degfa for 3 years now and always been a great producer. Mainly owns washing stations. And that is because farms in Ethiopia are really small. They produce maybe 50, 100 pounds of coffee a year, just because they've been divided up over so many generations. You really, really rarely find a coffee farm that is big enough to produce entire lots of coffee. Israel's done a lot of experimentation. He knows a lot about processing, and now he finally owns a farm, which means that Israel has full transparency to the entire growing, harvesting, processing process. And that is really critical. One of the things that we always promote is traceability and visibility. You have to know what's going right in order to know how to repeat it and how to get better. And Israel has that mindset, and now he has farms. So we brought a really small lot in. I think it's just 10 bags, so it's not entirely subscription exclusive, but maybe 60 or 70% of it will be going to subscriptions. There'll be a little bit left over at some wholesale partners in our 2 shops here in Denver that people can get, but primarily the majority of this coffee is going to go to subscribers. Let's dive in and see what we taste. So the first thing about this coffee is it's really, really floral. I mean, it has a lot of fruit. It's a natural process, if I didn't mention that before. For those of you who have tried a lot of our coffees, especially from Africa, you know that florals are something that we prize. I generally don't think that you find really bad coffees with really nice florals. Florals are something that's an indicator for me. It's not just a flavor note. I tend to gravitate towards coffees that have a lot of florality. This one has a lot of it. I would also say that this coffee is more on the medium body spectrum. Typically, you get Ethiopians that are really light body, and that's something that's great. Tea-light coffees are good. They often go really well with those citric, berry, floral tones that you get in Ethiopian coffees, but it's nice to have a change. Natural coffees do tend to have a little bit heavier body. This is no exception. I would say a medium-bodied coffee. In addition to florals, I get kind of a green grape. That could be because the sample roast is really fresh, but there's definitely a grape quality that's really nice. Well, it's not quite winey, it's more like a fresh grape, and that really comes through in this cup. Right now is coffee arrival season. We have our Ethiopians just in, our Guatemalans just landed. I'm going to be taking off for Colombia in just a couple weeks. Then I'll be in Ethiopia and Kenya. After Ethiopia and Kenya, we'll be in Central America, then we'll be back to Rwanda and Burundi. A lot of the small slots will be coming in subscription boxes, so check those out. And also, don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to be taking you guys along on those trips this year, so I can show you guys what gets me so excited about working with coffee producers and trying different coffees and learning about what their struggles are and how we can help them overcome them to produce better coffee, which is the key to sustainability. So next trip up is Colombia. We're gonna have videos on Ciro Lugo from San Pedro, on Christian Osorio from La Vega, and you're gonna meet Alejandro Rengifo, who is our key man in Colombia, operating some really great washing stations and doing some really great things with producers in those southern areas of Wheeler that we tend to work. Why am I using a teacup? I don't know. It came with the Kinto set, and it looks cool.